Hello you guys from the beautiful Disney Riviera Resort. I am so excited to be sharing a 1-bedroom with you guys today. It is literally a bucket list room for us and so thankful to be staying here, and yeah, can't wait to share it with you guys because this place is absolutely gorgeous. So here is the door that you enter from the hallway. We came running in with one of those summer afternoon showers. Lightning closed down the pool, so bags were dropped, showers were taken. But this is a great spot. As soon as you come in the door, I've got a nice little ledge going on here and a perfect spot to park your stroller. It is in front of the door that would, if this was a lock-off 2-bedroom, that door would open and it would make it an adjoining room to make this from a 1-bedroom into a 2-bedroom, but that is locked since we do not know our neighbors. I have this beautiful mirror on the left and the right side. Just look at how big and spacious this is. It just opens up and it is so inviting. I can't stand it. It's so gorgeous, you guys. Coming on around, you do have your double door laundry. I do have it going, so I will go to that in just a second so it doesn't mess up the audio of the video. But behind the door, you do have 4 little hooks there for coats and whatnot. And then on this side, you do have a little closet. You've got your in-room safe, your luggage rack, ironing board. You do have a broom and a dustpan. No vacuum in this one. And then you've got some hangers if you need to hang things up. You do have your extra pillows and bedding for anyone who is sleeping on the fold down beds there in the living room area. Jumping back around, now that we've done the entryway, you come in and are greeted on the left side by your freezer and fridge combo. It is a quite roomy fridge and freezer. So if you are here, you've got the full 5 people in the room and you are utilizing all of this, you're planning on doing some cooking. You do have a lot of space. You do have some extra storage space up above, and thankfully it does not have anything in it, which is very, very nice. Soft closed doors there. Coming down, you have your nice little dining area with the beautiful orange Riviera print fabric on the back of the banquette. And then you do have in the bottom some storage on both this end. It's not huge, but it is somewhere that you can store some grocery items if you needed to. You have your nice large table, 2 chairs to go with it, so the full 5 people that can stay in this room have plenty of places to sit. You've got the beautiful Remy art, and by the way, if you love the art in these, you can actually buy them in the gift shop. You can custom order them and have them shipped to your home. So if you like any of these pieces, you can actually do that, which is really, really cool. Got a beautiful mirror there on the back side, and then another one of those drawers that we just opened here on this end as well. Swinging around to this side of the room, you've got what will be the fold down queen size bed. You've got your blue sofa that is there, and then you have extra storage space, ottomans here, and then you do have the chevron flooring, so it is hard floors with a little bit of a rug here in the center. And then the bedroom, you do have carpet for those that are flooring conscious. We've got your Hey Disney over here. We've already got our sound machine plugged in and ready to go. And then on the back, you have some more of that art that I was talking about. You've got Mickey and Minnie there. You also have this beautiful piece from Be Our Guest with Cogsworth and Lumiere and Chip and Mrs. Potts. And then these little sketches, pencil drawings of Minnie and Mickey there as well. And then those are the handles for the fold down bed. So it is very easy. All you do is grab that. It does not take 2 people to unfold that. I was very easily able to fold that down. And all you have to do is slide this little coffee table situation out of the way, which there's plenty of space to put it. You could put it over by the windows or somewhere else in the room, but there's plenty of space to kind of tuck that out of the way. Sometimes the rooms are so small, there's really not a lot of space for that once you fold down the bed, but thankfully in this one there is. But it is a beautiful Peter Pan style bed there with Peter, John, Michael, and Wendy. And then in the coffee table, you've got your nice storage. So if you needed a place to put things, you can put some extra things in there as well. I love these 2 chairs. I told Dean it would be so fun to just turn them around and just enjoy your view, because we are on the 8th floor. This is room 8840. and it has a fantastic view. This is one of the preferred rooms. I actually prefer the standard here because you are actually facing towards Epcot. Yes, you do see the parking lot, but for a lot of the standard view rooms here, you are facing Epcot. So you can see fireworks at night, the park during the daytime, and it is just beautiful. But here you have the Skyliner and Caribbean Beach in the distance, and then the pools down below. It is quite lovely. Spinning around, you have the first of 2 entryways to your balcony. It is a smaller balcony with only 2 chairs, but it is still a lovely balcony with a lovely view. They do have some safety latches up top for anyone that is concerned about their children, because, you know, intrusive thoughts kind of run wild with this. So they have special locks here, so you have to lift the handle and do the lock counterclockwise to be able to open that door, so they do have some safety measures in place. Before we jump into the primary bedroom in there with the king size bed, did want to show off the large screen TV. And then this bed also folds down into roughly a twin size bed. My husband, who is 5'11", can lay there from head to toe and fits perfectly. So anyone below that size is going to fit comfortably as well. You've got Mickey and Pluto relaxing in the French Riviera, soaking up some sunshine. I thought that was absolutely beautiful. And then you can tuck it away if need be. So if you're not using it during the day, or if you're just not using it at all, it leaves a lot of space in the room itself. Moving on into the kitchen. We've got on our left the handy dandy trash can or rubbish, depending on what you call it. In this section, we've got our 4 toaster, because we're super fancy in our 1 bedroom. We don't have a double toaster. We have a quadruple toaster. Then up here, you've got some cups to go. You've got some teas, some coffee from Joffrey's, some pods. We do have some of the creamer there, as well as sugar, all the fixins for your coffee, your ice bucket, as well as a little pitcher for some tea. And you do have an open shelf up above, which is nice for being able to store your groceries. If you are spending a week here, you might want a few things. You've got some glasses, some little small plastic glasses, which is nice, I think, for cream and sugar, and then regular coffee mugs as well. Got your coffee maker. They have not upgraded this to the fancy Keurig that does both the pods and the pot. We just still have the Cuisinart and this one, which is totally fine. I'm not dissing it, but there are some of the resorts that are getting that upgrade, but this Riviera 1 bedroom has not received that at this time. For anyone curious, up top, you have a nice little casserole pan, glass casserole pan with a lid. And then you also have another kind of more flat, you could make it for a cake or a casserole, anything like that. And you've got that section opening up to the left of the microwave. This is where you're gonna find your dinner plates, your bowls, and your dessert plates up top. And let's see, is this an actual? It is. There's a little bit of storage, not a lot. It's not super deep up there, but it is a little bit just over your microwave. So you do have a bit of extra storage space. And then on this side, you've got some wine glasses, a platter, and a serving bowl as well. Those are both ceramic. And then one last empty shelf up top, which is fantastic. Again, I love having places to actually put things. Quite a bit of counter space along this. I love how it kind of runs almost galley style, so it just brings you right into the room. Again, it really leads to that large open feeling that this 1 bedroom has, which is fantastic. You've got oven mitts, can opener, pizza cutter, you've got a potato peeler, tongs, measuring spoons. One of these things like they use on your feet when you go get a pedicure that apparently you're not supposed to use on your feet. I don't know. We're not using that on our feet. This is for cooking, guys. I'm just being sarcastic here, but we've got a couple of knives in here. Got another can opener, bottle opener situation going on there. In this bottom section, we've got a spot for pans. So we have a couple of smaller pots on the top and then a stock pot style pan on the bottom. In the storage under the oven, that is just it, storage under the oven. Sometimes they have cookie sheets and things down there. That does not seem to be the case here in this unit. You do have some Pyrex glass bowls as well as your mixing or your measuring cup. You can use it for mixing as well. You've got mixing bowls down here, and then also your colander and a cutting board for any of your chopping needs. In this drawer, I've got all of the cutlery and then also your cooking utensils, things like that in there. And last but not least, in the middle, you've got your recycling bin and all of your dishwashing needs. So you've got an extra thing of paper towels, towel, you have a thing of hand soap, thing of dishwasher, detergent, and a nice little sponge going on there, and then your draining rack if you want to hand wash anything, need to hand wash anything. And again, all of these are soft close. Praise the Lord for soft close. I think that is absolutely amazing. Then you do have your handy dandy dishwasher if you're needing to wash dishes. So as you saw earlier though, you can enter the main bedroom this way, but you can also go this way. So it's really cool. Let's head over this way and I will show you. We're gonna make a pit stop at the laundry because it sounds like my clothes have stopped. So it's not gonna be noisy now. They do have in room a stackable unit, washer on the bottom, dryer on the top. All of your knobs are going to be on the top. So even your washing machine knobs up here, your dryer knobs over here, and they do have, for your convenience, one of the Ecos laundry detergent. Personally, it's not my favorite. So if you're ordering groceries, I would order laundry detergent. That's just me. And then they also have a collapsible laundry basket, decent size washer and dryer going on there. But if you are wanting to wash clothes, we came in and I did not want to deal with wet swimsuits on the way home. So we went ahead, tossed those in there so we can run a little cycle and they'll be all clean. Pop them in the dryer in a second once I'm finished, and that'll be handy. And this is a nice split bathroom, and guys, so if you do have the full 5 people and they are adult, they're older children that want to get ready, they're a little more independent. You do have this nice area. You've got the mirror there, the lights, got a single sink, quite a bit of counter space, and then you do have quite a bit of storage space all around this area. This is a door which opens to even more storage space. So lots of spots if you brought a lot of toiletries. You're in here, you're on a girls trip. It's a bunch, you got 5 girls in this room sharing this space. You've got the toilet there. You've got lots of places for hanging things as well. So lots of storage space. Got this pretty piece with Tiana and Naveen. Then you have your lovely shower with all of the handy dandy shower nozzles and gadgets. You have 2 different style heads, so if you want to use this one, or you can flip it up and use the rain head, which is super relaxing, super nice. Pressure was great. You have a bench seat, and you also have your body wash, your conditioner, and your shampoo in here, and a nice little spot for any personal toiletries there if you want to kind of set those out of the way so they're not on the actual seat. That is awesome. And then to the other part of the split bathroom, here is this little handle, and you can close and actually lock this off. So if you've got one person in here, the other person can be in this part that is accessible through the main bedroom. So it is a single sink in here. I wish it was a double, that would be nice, but it is a single, but tons and tons and tons of counter space in here. It just feels like it goes on for miles and miles. Now I've got the Jungle Cruise on my head. So over here, we've got outlets, we've got light switches, all the good stuff. We've got a lighted makeup mirror, so you can get real up close and personal with yourself. Love the lighting. It's very bright in here, which is nice. You have a little ledge over here for more toiletries, another outlet, another towel bar. Again, loads of space. Got lotion and some hand soap there. In this drawer, they have put our hair dryer, and the soft close also follows us into the bathroom, which is absolutely lovely. Little cubby down there. They've got the trash can tucked in there, and then even more space under this sink. So no need for space in these bathrooms. Some of them, it's like decorative and it's closed off, and it's like there's doors there, but they're faux doors and they're locked because it's just for decoration and it's nothing but a pipe chase behind it. But this place does not disappoint with storage. So if you are somebody like myself who likes to like unpack when you're gonna be here for your full stay, this is amazing. spinning around, you get to see the fantastic bubble tub. My girls have already broke it in. They were like, we want a bath. So we put them in there, got them all clean. This was absolutely lovely. Cannot wait to come back in here and utilize a nice little bath bomb to relax at the end of the day. It's fantastic. So you've got all the little bubble jets at the bottom, and then your buttons to turn it on and off and everything over here on the side. Moving into that primary bedroom with the beautiful king bed. I'm actually gonna turn this down just a bit. We were vibing earlier, you guys. All right, I'm gonna turn that down so I don't get copywritten. But at the king size bed, it is just absolutely beautiful. I love the headboard, and you can also see some of the little hidden Mickey details in here. To the right of that, you do have this very large mirror. Again, if you're needing another person to get ready, there's not a sink or anything obviously here, but if you're doing hair, makeup, anything like that, you can sit and be able to get ready in here. It is fantastic. You have your light switch for over the bed, and then a couple of plugins, and then also 2 USB ports there. So we've already got our charger stuff plugged in. Got a nice little desk if you are needing to do some work while you are here. Has a small drawer. So a couple notepads or pens, things like that could easily be slid in there. Have your in-room phone, and then you do have a lovely chair. And also these doors are beautiful going into the bathroom. When you close one, the other closes as well. I just think those are gorgeous. So I think that, yeah, I just think that's gorgeous. I kind of want it in my own house now. I think this bed platform, and I'm just showing you all the details, just look at that like scallop on the foot of the bed. I just think that's gorgeous. Other side, we do have a traditional nightstand going on with 2 outlets, 2 USBs, and the light for over the bed. You do have your lamp here with the switch there. Have a beautiful piece of art. Again, another one you can get in the lobby. I don't make a commission off this. I'm just telling you in case you like it. But you can have the 3 Aristocats there, the little kittens. They're hanging out at Riviera, listening to some jams and playing with their ball of yarn. And this cute little chair and this pillow that has the Corona Suns on it. So it's like from Tangled, which is really cool. And I love in this, you have the R logos that you can see there for the Riviera. So very pretty, very, very pretty. But I love this. It is a very large space, very, very nice primary bedroom. If you wanted to have this as like the adult room, and then you could put the kids, like if you have 3 kids, you could put them out in there. Having your own space is amazing. If you have a kid in a pack and play, you can put it in here. There's room in either of the bathrooms to be able to put a child there. It would be literally perfection. Heading back over to finish up the room tour with this side of the room, you do have this full length mirror coming in. You've got your closet that the light turns on when you open the door. You've got our duffel bag that's sitting there. And then on the left, you've got some shelving. You've got another long shelf up top with some space to hang things, hangers, just the obvious things that you would find in a closet. And then finally on this side of the room, you've got the TV and dresser with 9 drawers. So you have 3 large ones here in the center area, which are quite spacious. You do have the curve to deal with. So if you're putting something square in there, you're doing packing cubes, that sort of thing, could be a bit difficult. So those are all the same on the way down. And then you do have these 3 of them on each side, so 6 total, which is awesome. And then another one of those 2 outlets, 2 USBs here. So thankfully this is riddled with USB ports, so you don't have to bring wall warts. If you have things that you need to plug in, you need to charge your magic bands, anything like that, you're actually gonna have places to plug them in this space. And then we're back to the main room, you guys. We're back exactly where we started. But that's gonna do it for today's room tour. I am so excited to be spending the day here. We are doing a resort day review that is coming to the channel. So if you want to see that, you'll have to click that red subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. That way you can be notified when those videos go live. But if you enjoyed it, again, don't forget to click that thumbs up button. It really does help to support the channel. And those of you that are my secret end of the video club, thank you for being here. You guys will have to leave me some blue hearts because that's kind of the color scheme of the resort. French emojis for the French Riviera, all that. And you'll have to let me know if you stayed here. Is this on your bucket list? Have you stayed here? Did you like it? Did you not like it? You'll have to leave a mini review yourself down below. We I've loved Riviera. We've stayed here a couple of times, and a studio, we've been fortunate enough to do that. And now in this bucket list 1 bedroom, I am like beyond excited to be here. So I cannot wait to share the video with you, but that's gonna do it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.